what better time to do a video than when you're in your car, right? All right, so I felt kind of in the moment to do a quick video just about things that I want people to look at when they're considering taking a protein drink or a meal replacement drink. And I will start this off by saying I am going to take a biased opinion out of it. I am a Beachbody coach, so I don't want to hide that from anybody. But I also want to put out facts and information for you. So, would I be a Beachbody coach if I felt like the product that I recommended was not what I consider to be clean or something healthy for my body? Absolutely not. I do not use my Shakeology as a weight loss. What I do with my Shakeology is I use my Shakeology as a nutritional drink, and really that's to supplement my diet, the things that I'm missing from my diet. And right now I'm currently pregnant, so I use it actually as kind of my prenatal. That's what I take. I don't take a prenatal vitamin. I take my Shakeology every day. That was approved by my doctor. You would want to consult with your doctor. My doctor did give me approval. So what I would want you guys to really look at is stop looking at the nutrition facts, the labels that say the calories, the labels that tell you what the vitamins and minerals are in it. Stop looking at that and making that your comparison, because if that's how you're making your comparison, you're really falling short. What you want to look at, the first thing I look at when somebody says, hey, Danielle, I'm taking this shake, can I use that in your challenge group? I will look at the ingredients, and typically I always find something in that ingredient list that's not clean. And some of them are just horribly toxic. And I'm like, my challenge groups are about clean eating. And I cannot have somebody in a challenge group that is taking a supplement daily that is what I consider to be toxic. So in your ingredients, the main things that I look for are going to be anything artificial. Artificial sweetener, flavors, colors. All of those things are proven in research to be cancer causing. I do not want those in my supplement as part of my daily diet. Absolutely not. I want to be healthy. Even if you are only doing this for weight loss, you want to be healthy, right? You want to live a long, happy, healthy life. It's not just about being skinny. Who cares if you're skinny if you're not healthy? So I want you to look for those things. I want you to look for like something like sucralose. Sucralose is kind of a hidden name for another artificial sweetener that I see in a lot of things, actually. And I really want you to think, do I 100% avoid these things? No, I can't. I live in America. Unfortunately, I can't control my diet that much, but a very, very small percentage of my diet is going to contain that. Maybe 5%, maybe. And I definitely would never choose a daily supplement that had these things in them, ever. So I want you to look for that. That is another cancer-causing agent. I want you to also look for soy. Okay, you do not want to take something daily that has soy. Soy in abundance is not good. It's not good for you, for your hormones. For one thing, it is genetically modified. Majority of soy you're not going to find occurring in its natural substance, especially in a shake. They use genetically modified. Now, if you don't know what genetically modified, it basically means it's created in a lab. It's not a true, real plant. Genetically modified has been proven to lead into cancer. Okay, so if you don't want to get cancer, you want to put yourself at a low risk, don't be eating things that are genetically modified. That's going to be soy, okay? Majority of soy you're going to find is going to be genetically modified, okay? The other things that I look for are other additives, chemicals, and fillers. So if you see a large list of ingredients and they look like a chemical equation, like sodium phosphate, that's not a food. That is a chemical, an additive. Hydro, monos, all of those things that you think, gosh, that sounds like chemistry class. That's because that is a chemical that's added into the food to either be a preservative or because they're trying to cut costs and they want it to taste better, so they just throw in this chemical additive. So when I see people buy something that is cheap, I automatically know it has chemicals and fillers in it. You are not going to get a quality product. And I want you to know, if you buy, like, think about clothes and think about when you buy a quality piece of clothes compared to buying something cheaper. It's clothes and you're like, okay, it's just clothes and I'll want to replace it in a year. I don't need it to last forever. So that's fine. But when you're buying something that's nourishing your body and that you're supplementing with daily, then it's not like clothes. You want a quality product. You want to spend the extra money. So if anybody ever says, Shakeology is really expensive, I always say you pay for what you get. So with Beachbody, they didn't cut corners. They didn't do additives. They didn't do fillers. They didn't do anything artificial in it to make it taste better, so they didn't have to put the good things in it, like the superfoods that give it this amazing flavor and taste. Stevia, where it comes from the stevia plant, it comes from a natural occurring plant. That's a natural occurring sugar. They didn't throw in things like high fructose corn syrup or sucralose or Splenda or any kind of artificial sweetener. They didn't do that. They gave you a quality product. So that is why I supplement with it. That is why I stand behind it. That is why when you do my challenge groups, that's the only shake that's going to be in the challenge group is that, because it's the ingredients. I don't care what the nutrition says. I don't care what the calories say. I don't care what the sugar says. And what people don't understand with Shakeology, the sugar comes from fruit, natural occurring sugar. The sugar and other things is not typically going to come from the fruit. It's going to come from the additives that they're putting in there. So when you sit and you give me this comparison, well, I looked at and I compared it and it looked, pretty comparable to Shakeology. I go straight to the ingredients, and that's when I'm like, okay, you may see the same calories, you may see the same fat grams, you may see the same sugar, and even kind of a comparison with the vitamins and minerals in it. But typically I don't ever see the superfoods in it. And normally the ingredients is full of chemicals and fillers. Okay, so if you want to take and buy a cheaper product because it's more affordable for you, I would rather you drink absolutely nothing than to sit and fill your body with toxic waste every single day that you feel like is making you healthy. It makes me sad. I can't stand it. So please, I see these advertisements. It's funny because I seen an advertisement the other day, and usually I don't like to knock any other company, but I think it was for the company Ideal Shake, and it was like it was $40, and it said it was the #1 shake, and I was like, okay, what's in this stuff? So I go and I look, and artificial flavors, sucralose, soy. It was just filled with toxic stuff. And I'm like, that's why it's $40. That is why it's $40. You're better off not having anything than to sit and put that stuff in your body every single day. Okay? That comes from a Beachbody coach. That's what I'm going to tell you. If you say, I cannot afford to do that right now, then I say, I would rather you take nothing. Because I have people say, well, what else can I take? And truthfully, guys, I live this organic lifestyle. Majority of our diet is organic, not 100%, but majority of it is. And I would not be a coach if I couldn't stand behind this product and sit and say that I really feel like Shakeology is the cleanest, best thing out there for you. I didn't supplement before. I juiced. And what I found out with juicing is I still was lacking a lot of nutrients. I wasn't doing it every day because it's very expensive to buy organic produce and juice it every day. It didn't taste good. It was really messy. This has been my answer. This has been my alternative. This is what I made work for me. And this is how I became a really successful coach, because I'm passionate about the product. I believe in it. I believe in it for multiple reasons, because it's really helped me as far as my nutrition, calming my cravings, my digestive system. But you know, one of the biggest things that it's really helped me with is giving me an answer to something that I can supplement daily and feel good about, and not only have for myself, but also give it to my family and my 3-year-old. So anyways, I just want to do a quick video in my car because I really felt kind of inspired by this, because I always have multiple people tell me, you know, well, this is comparable to Shakeology. And when I look straight to the ingredients first, and it's not. It's just filled with toxic chemicals in it. I'm just like, oh my gosh, please don't take this. I'm like really nervous for you. I feel like you're going to damage your health. Just eat clean. Please don't take that. So I just want to do a quick video, and I hope you found this to be informative, and I hope it helps you with your next choice that you make on doing a shake or meal replacement or just supplementing your diet.